Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dokkan battle video. And today we are going to do a double EZA showcase. So as you know, the Peppy Girls EZA just dropped on Global very recently. And when it makes sense, I'm going to do dual showcases. And this is one where it does. So we're going to be showcasing the physical Bulma along with the AGL Mai. The reason why is they are both like two of the best linking partners for each other. They both share 4 links. So these girls don't have like a perfect like 6 out of 6 or 7 out of 7 linking partner. So we are going to run them on rotation together, which is very good because Mai is meant to be a support unit anyway. So we're going to see how well she supports the Bulma while also seeing what she can do herself, right? So Bulma, leader skill we won't worry about. They're fodder for these girls. But super attack effect. Causes supreme damage to the enemy and recovers 5% HP. So if you put additionals on her, that can be quite powerful if you're recovering 10% HP a turn. So I think that is nothing to sneeze at. 5% can add up, right? And then her super attack effect is quite large. She got a huge update to her passive. So her passive is key 4, attack and defense 100%. So just like straight up, she has 4 key and attack and defense 100, which is pretty crazy. She gets an additional attack and defense 50% while performing a super. She has a medium chance of evading enemies' attack, including super, plus an additional attack and defense 10% up to 50 with each attack evaded, plus an additional attack and defense 10% with each attack received up to 50. Recovers 5% per rainbow key sphere obtained. So this Bulma's got a lot going for her because she's got a lot of healing in her kit. I think she's going to actually hit and defend very well as she evades and takes hits herself. So she's kind of in a situation where you want her to be attacked, and then hopefully she dodges some, she gets hit some, but she has a total of 100% extra she can gain if she does that. So we'll try to keep an eye on that as we go through, but I do want to see her with her full passive active. Now, because she does have dodging in her kit, I decided not to give her any dodge and hidden potential. I feel like her medium chance to dodge straight up is going to be good enough. And the hope is that she's going to be building up defense through getting hit also. So I kind of want her to get hit sometimes, dodge sometimes. I decided to go all in on additionals because I like the idea of her healing 5% every time she supers. And then I did give her a lot of crit as well, just so she can do more damage. I do feel like this Bulma is going to be a decent damage type unit. And I'm really excited for this Bulma. One, because I really like Dragon Ball Saga and I want them to get buffs. And with the EZA of the LR Goku and Bulma card, I think this is a unit that's going to fit right onto that team. We just need still more support for Dragon Ball Saga for it to be fully fleshed out, right? So you can see I kind of went ham with equips. Gave her a ton of crit on equips, and I gave her full 20 additional. She isn't very link leveled yet, right? Then we'll take a look at Mai. Mai got a huge buff from this because Mai, when she got her original awakening, was pretty good as a support, but she only supported AGL units. Well, now they make her support a lot more than that, and if it is an AGL unit, then she's like a must-run almost. So her super attack effect, she greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn. She does supreme damage with a great chance to stun. So this Mai is a very good Super Battle Road unit. One, because she can support the team depending on which Super Battle Road you're doing, but also just that great stun chance is very good, which a lot of these Mai units have, right? I would say my Time Travelers run probably would have included this Mai had she had her EZA at the time. I think she's good enough to run in that in Extreme Super Battle Road, right? So her passive, attack and defense 100%. So all allies key 3 is a good start. So she's no matter what team, she's giving 3 key, which to me, if your attack and defense is good enough, having just 3 T can warrant a spot on a team. But then she does AGL, attack and defense 20, which is what she did before, I believe. But then on top of that, Peppy Gals category gets attack and defense 30. So this is where she's crazy because on Peppy Gals, she's just a good standard 3 key 30% attack and defense support. That's kind of the standard that you want. But then if it's an AGL Peppy Gal, they're getting 50% attack and defense. So that's really awesome, like really good support for that type of unit, which means, by the way, since she's AGL, she's supporting herself 50%, which is very good. And then Peppy Gal's units also get a 15% crit chance, which is very good. And then what I really like about Mai is if your HP is 50% or less, then she gets Scouter. So she has a lot of powerful tools to help you in difficult content. With stunning, she's got support, and then she's got the Scouter, which is one of the most powerful effects in the entire game, right? So I did go pretty crazy full-on additionals with her because she's getting crit from her passive, and then I decided to actually give her some dodge as well. So if I were to redo her hidden potential, I would actually maybe take all of her crit off and just go all dodge and combo attack, because she's got the crit in her passive 15%. So I don't know that she needs any other crit beyond that. So I think just investing and giving her more dodge would be better. So the nice thing, guys, I'll do a little plug for the version Z update. But one of the things they do is they make it so that when you want to fix hidden potential, instead of 10 dragon stones, it only costs 1. So this Mai is somewhere where I might go in and take the crit off and go into dodge. We'll see how I like her. And she's all level 1 links as well, so I haven't really touched her there. Okay, so we are running a Peppy Gals team. My plan is I'm just going to let the two Videls be on rotation together, and then we're going to run our rotation of Mai and Bulma, and we're going to be floating Ebola for support. We're going to float Chi-Chi, because this Chi-Chi is crazy, by the way, because she's unheard of. 120% defense support. Like, that is by far the highest percentage on a support skill in the entire game. So I want to see defensively how good Chi-Chi makes them look. Do not underestimate dude, when this Chi-Chi gets an easy A, she's going to be wild. And another buff we need for that. Well, you know what? I don't think they consider her Dragon Ball Saga, yeah, she's not Dragon Ball Saga, because it's like technically like the teen Chi-Chi from like the very last arc with the very last episodes where they're doing like the world tournament. It's so dumb, because this is totally Dragon Ball era Chi-Chi. She needs to be on Dragon Ball Saga, but whatever. If they make a new Dragon Ball Saga and like this Chi-Chi can fit on it, she does fit very well. I would like to see her on there. And then I'm just going to run this Toa support, because why not? I always run this Toa anytime I can. So let's hop in. And of course, we got the rotation right away, which is great. You can see they are sharing 4 out of 7 links. And then Mai's actually getting 5 out of 6 because she's picking up Cold Judgment from the Videl. So that's looking pretty good. So defensively, not too crazy. So Bulma's only at 100k. But keep in mind, Bulma's got some building up to do. Now, she doesn't get any on super attack defense, but she can build up from getting hit. But that is a fairly low defensive number. And then Mai, though, at 150k isn't bad. And then Mai, she does get a great defense raise on super. So Mai in slot 2, I think, is looking just fine. So what I want to do is I kind of want to prioritize Bulma getting hit. So we're going to put her here. And let's see kind of what we're doing. We're losing Cold Judgment with Mai now, though. So now, like, Mai drops to 127. So that Cold Judgment link is big. And that was Mai with a level 1 Cold Judgment. So don't underestimate the Cold Judgment link. That is one of the best links in the game. Like, it's a great defensive link. All right, so Mai at 1.6. Now, keep in mind, Mai as a support unit hitting 1.6, I think, is just fine, considering everything else she's doing. Let's see what Bulma's looking like turn 1 here. Okay, about 2 mil. 2 mil is not crazy, but she's got a lot of passive to build up. So that's 1 hit out of 5. So we can get hit 4 more times, and we can dodge 5 more times for passive building up. It might take us, not going to lie, it might take us the whole Legendary Goku event to get her built up. I'm hoping we can get a situation where she's just getting reamed a whole bunch in one slot, and we can just build up a bunch of that in one turn. So we'll keep our eye on Bulma here as she's building up. But yeah, Bulma was the one I'm really, like, those Dragon Ball era Bulmas, I really want. I was really looking forward to that EZA, and I was really looking forward to the Kid Goku Bulma EZA. But because I really like the Dragon Ball era, like I said, and I really want that team to get built up. I think another unit that is probably going to happen on April Fool's Day is the Int Bulma that is riding the scooter. If you remember, it was a couple of April Fool's Days ago, they did like the Mario Kart April Fools, and that Bulma was the reward card, and she was actually very solid on release. I'm hoping they give her an awakening and an EZA during April Fools, because I think that Bulma on the motorcycle could actually be quite good. So we'll see. And with the same name update, I can run the physical Bulma. I think that Int one would be good. And then you run like some Kid Gokus and you've got it, right? And then that Kid Goku Bulma card, I think that could be the skeleton for a really good start of a Dragon Ball team, right? Okay, so what's Bulma looking like here? Not a ton of attacks coming our way. Okay, so she's up to 150k, and that's only after getting hit once. So let's see if we can get another dodge. Whatever happens here, whether she dodges or gets hit, it's building our passive, right? So we're looking really closely there. Mai's at about 150k again. She's not without Cold Judgment, so looking pretty decent there. With Cold Judgment, she'd be probably 175k or so. All right, so 2.6. Now, this is after being hit twice. So you can see she's building up quite quick. And I think you don't necessarily have to rely on her dodge, because the way she's building up, I think just getting hit 5 times, she's going to look pretty good with just that part of it on there. if you really wanted to invest in a lot of dodge for her to try to get that to proc more, you certainly could. But we'll see. I feel like her medium chance should proc often enough. Because the way it works, I mean, it would be nice if hidden potential just like added onto it, right? So let's say her medium chance is a 25%. I don't know the exact number. Actually, I could probably check that. Hold up. Let me just check that really quick here. Medium chance as we go through here. Okay, so she's got a 30% chance. So 30% is really solid. So like, let's say you gave her, I don't know, 10 dodge, right? It doesn't just add the 10 dodge on and make it 40%. If it worked that way, then I would totally go dodge on her. But what it would be is you get a 30% chance to dodge and then a separate 10% chance to dodge. So honestly, it doesn't really help that much. It does give you a separate proc, but it's a very low proc. So I'd rather just stick with the 30, invest more in additionals or crit with her to make her do more damage, right? And we're just going to rely on her natural 30% to hopefully come through once in a while. Okay, here's a turn we're taking 3 attacks up front, so I like that. So I believe she's taken 2 hits and no dodges. Remember, we can build up to 5 of each. Oh, we got to keep Chi-Chi, though. Okay, Chi-Chi off rotation. So this one, our attack's going to look a little bit less, but look at our defense now. Instead of being like 150, both Mai and Bulma are sitting around the 200k range. And remember, Mai's got that great defense raise on super. So she's probably looking more closer to, what, 250, 300k. Because I think her great defense raise might be a 50% raise, which would, yeah, be putting her close to 300k defense, right? Okay, so let's see what Bulma does here. Okay. And like that, and like that. All right, what are we looking like here? Now, the attack's going to be lower because we don't have offensive support, but the defense... All right, we got a dodge. Nice, 2 dodges. This is great. So this is 2.57 now, but we're not being supported offensively, and we're at 2 dodges, 2 hits. So she's actually balancing out quite well right now. So we can do 3 more of each. Actually, no, I think she just took a physical hit there. So now we need 2 more hits and 3 more dodges. Okay, we take 2 hits and 3 more dodges, then we got her fully built up. My tank that very well, by the way. See that? Double digits. This Super Saiyan 3 Goku can hit hard. So my tanking that for double digits is impressive, actually. Okay. I think Videl's just going to, like, clean up here. Goku better not hope she dodges, because if she dodges, she's super effective against all types, and Goku's going to be out of here. Let's see. I mean, he's going to be out of here either way, because she... Yep, dodged. So, super effective against all types, so it does not matter that he's AGL. 3 mil, no links. Videl's only kind of good, right? And then she gets the guaranteed additional. So Videl, without linking, just casually did a 6 mil attack stat, super effective against all types. Don't even try telling me Videl is bad. She's insane. Videl is so good. I have a short on my channel, by the way, in case you haven't seen it. I actually did a run where I took Videl up to turn 40. And I did a short where I just recorded her attack stat on turn 40. And it was literally like double 25 mil attack stat. She did a 50 mil attack stat on turn 40. Videl's pretty crazy. Okay, so Bulma now. Now we're getting the traditional. Actually, now we're not getting a defense support. Now this is only attack support. So this is actually a good mix, right? So when Toa's around, it's attack and defense. When Bola's around, it's just attack. And when Chi-Chi's around, it's just defense. So this is a good mix. So the defense now 160k. Mai's definitely dipped a little bit. All right, and we're taking a lot of hits in slot 1 again, which is good. So we need 2 more physical hits and 3 dodges. Let's see. So what do we get? Give me some dodges. Okay, there's a physical hit. All right, and then a dodge. Okay, 3.6. So now we're done with physical hits, and I think we just need... Oh, yes, and we got another dodge. Okay, so we only need 1 more dodge, and Bulma's already fully built up. So she actually built up fairly quick here. You just put her in front of attacks. So I'm actually going to be really curious to see what she looks like next turn. And I'm thinking we're going to have Toa. So... next turn might be like our premier turn here with Bulma. And if Bulma can give me a dodge before she attacks, we're going to see her fully built up there. Okay. The other thing we're not seeing from Mai, by the way, because we're in Legendary Goku event. Remember, like, pretty much most of the time Mai would be stunning. Especially on turns where she does her additional. So keep in mind, I think this Mai is fantastic for Super Battle Road. Like, absolutely, like, really, really good. All right, so we're going to just attack through with this Videl monster rotation here. Actually, Chi-Chi links up pretty decent with Videl, I think. Yeah, 3 links with Videl is pretty good because Videl does not link well. So Chi-Chi is kind of a really nice connector for some of these like poorly linking Peppy Gal units. Like Videl and then the Bulma. Like, yeah, she's linking actually pretty okay. And it's really good. Like, Chi-Chi can be run on rotation, I think, just because her defense support is so good. Like, it's never a bad thing to have that around, right? Just 120% defense is just unheard of. Like, as a support skill, that's just crazy to me. Very, very good. But yeah, very excited. Global's finally getting these EZAs. All right, I really hope Chi-Chi takes him out, because I don't want to have a turn where we just kill him right away. I'd like to get a few attacks in. Let's see. Come on, Chi-Chi. Oh, okay. Well, we're going to have... it's going to be Bulma taking him out here in one shot. I guess it doesn't matter because Mai's attack stat isn't like stacking. Well, yeah, it's just a one-turn stack, so it's nothing crazy. All right, I think this is going to be our turn. And I'm hoping if we get the dodge here, I think we're going to call this the final turn. If we don't get the dodge, we're going to go till we get it because I want to see her fully built up. But here she is at 230k defense. Actually, we're going to have to go one more turn because I do want to see her fully built up defense start a turn. So we'll go one more turn for sure. And then, yeah, Mai's been just very consistent in that 150 defense range. But remember, with her great raise on super for defense, her defense is actually really good. We saw her tank for double digits already. We're going to see, well, if Goku would survive, we would see Mai take a type disadvantage. Okay, we did not get the dodge. So that's unfortunate. So we might have to go another 2 turns. But yeah, 3.6 mil. I'm guessing fully built, she's going to be around that 4 mil attack range. But once again, it depends on what support we have, right? Okay, so we're going to do this. We'll attack through. Yeah, I want to get this Bulma fully built. So we'll go one more turn here. Hopefully, Goku's going to attack like 2 or 3 times before Bulma does in slot 1. Then I feel like we'd have a pretty good chance of getting that dodge off. But I think, so far, I'm happy with the amount of dodging we're getting. Just riding the 30% from her passive. I feel very good about that, and I like the idea of giving her more additionals and crit. Because I do see this, like, so her attack stat isn't crazy, but like, for what she was, she's improved a lot. And I think for some of that, like, oddball teams she's on, she's actually going to be a really good pick. And I do think she is putting up solid attack and defense numbers, right? And of course, I don't know, Vidal's going to go crazy here. But she didn't get type effective against all types. So that's why Goku kind of survived that barrage of Videls there. Okay. Got him halfway dead, though. I didn't even pay attention if the first Videl dodged or not. Okay, we did take some damage there on the end. I do got to be kind of careful here. Also, of course, Goku's attacking a million times in slot 3. But I can't put Bulma there. The other thing is actually, let's show off Bulma's healing a little bit. So she heals on Rainbow Orbs. So look, if we get 2 Rainbow Orbs. So yeah, she's over 300k starter turn defense here. And she has 1 more stack on a dodge, which is really good. Let's grab these Rainbow Orbs. Oh yeah, that was a decent little chunk of healing there. And then we'll do this with Mai. What's Chi-Chi looking? Yeah, Chi-Chi's going to get hit pretty hard here. I'm going to have to use a Whis. Otherwise, we could actually die. So I got to be careful. I don't want to abruptly end the showcase, right? All right, Dokkan attack, sure. Get a dodge. Ugh. Okay, Goku should hopefully survive this, and hopefully the next attack she'll dodge. I'm actually going to skip these so I do less damage. All right, and she's at a 3.25 attack stat, and that's without attack support, so that's very good. This was with Chi-Chi. I guess that's part of the reason her defense was so inflated too, was Chi-Chi was floating around, so we got to keep that in mind. Still need this last dodge for Bulma, though. Hopefully we can get it. If I don't get on the next turn, I might seriously just like do a cut until I get it, so you guys aren't just hanging around, but we'll see. We'll go one more turn here. I do want to get this last dodge. Of course, she's going to be pesky about it. Yeah, good thing we used the Whis, because this was going to sting here, I think. Yeah, 136k with the Whis. We would have died there, so I'm glad I was actually paying attention, which I don't always do in these showcases. Videl actually could get hard, too, if he just, like, right up super right away, but I'm going to risk it here. Well, it's not really risking it, because Whis is active still, right? So we're okay, and we full healed from the Dokkan attack, so yeah, we're good. And super effective against all types, so now this Goku's dead, and we got the attack buff. I love this Videl. She's so awesome. Yeah, 5 mil times 2, so guaranteed 10 mil attack stat. If he even lives to take the second one, which he doesn't. Videl's crazy. She's a one-person wrecking machine. All right, so we've got the attack buff here. So yeah, 200k defense. So you can see the difference with Chi-Chi and without Chi-Chi. So we went from 120% defense support to none. But 200k is still respectable. But I think, yeah, you're going to want to run her with some, like, consistent defense support. Because remember, Mai is consistently supporting as well. So you have to keep in mind, we're running, like, a double supported Bulma here. So she's definitely looking better than, like, probably your typical situation. It really depends. It's really going to depend on how the Dragon Ball Saga team kind of flushes out, right? All right, please, Bulma, give me a dodge. I mean, we're getting attacked enough. We got to get a dodge somewhere here. Okay, not on the first one. One of these other, but 3.81 now with attack support extra. Almost a 4 mil. One of these has to dodge. Oh, please. Yes, okay. Dodge the super, and that's the important one. Perfect. All right, so next turn will be our last turn. We're going to see Bulma fully built up. And actually, we're going to be back to the Toa turn. So this is going to work out perfect because we're going to see what Bulma looks like. Double supported attack and defense. Very, very good. Let me know who you guys like the best out of this batch. My initial impressions, now I have not played 18 yet, and I know 18 is up there for a lot of people's favorites, but so far I've done the Bulma, and then I'm doing the Mai right now, and I've also done the STR Pan. I'm going to tell you this, I like the STR Pan a lot, like as a pure defensive unit. I'm also liking this Mai quite a bit, I think as a potential Super Battle Road candidate, and I think she's going to be like a staple now on all my Peppy Gals builds, just because of her like consistent support, right? So I'm liking that. 18, I'm thinking is going to be the hardest hitter. I think she's a nuker, so it's going to depend on orb. So I'll make sure on her video I'll bring some orb changing items, and we'll see how impressive 18 will look. And then we also have Int Videl. Int Videl is the one I really, really wanted to be good because I am a big Videl fan, which I mean, I can't complain because we got like a super busted Dokkan Fest, which I would have never imagined for Videl, right? But I was really hoping that Int one to be really good because I think she has a lot of potential. I haven't looked at her yet officially. I just know that other YouTubers have called her fairly underwhelming, especially because like her best team, you're going to have to run the same named unit as the leader, and it's going to be kind of cloggy. So you'd have to be running her as kind of like a slot 3 unit. And I'm sure she's not going to be the #1 choice, right? So we'll take a look when I do my showcase on Videl, and we'll see how she's looking. But yeah, 18 and Videl, I think, are the last two I need to record here. Okay, so this should be a fully built up Bulma. We got it just in time because she can't dodge anymore. So start of turn, 243k defense. Now this is without like the crazy Chi-Chi defense, so that's good. I'm actually going to let her tank here. We're not going to use an item. Mai just consistently at 150, but she gets the defense stack on super, right? So we're going to see what our final attack stat is fully built up. And keep in mind, Bulma, like silently here, has been healing us this whole time. So that's something else to keep in mind. So yeah, 3.8. So she's hovering in that almost 4 mil range. And this is full level 1 link. So I'd say you get her level 10 link, she's going to be able to touch 4 mil, which compared to what she was, which was like an absolute 0. And let's see her tank here. Yeah, 20k from UI Goku. That was no items. So she tanked just fine there against UI Goku, which is very impressive. I mean, she has type advantage, which helps. Mai tanking normals, which is good. Because I don't even know that Toa here would tank normals okay. But yeah, there you go, guys. There is AGL Mai and Physical Bulma. Once again, I'm impressed with both units. I think the Bulma definitely will be good on like Dragon Ball Seekers, Dragon Ball Saga, some of those oddball teams. I think Mai is going to be any Peppy Gal build. She's a must run for me. Some other builds where maybe you're running AGL units or other random Peppy Gals, I think she could be good as well. Super Battle Road, I think she'll be great. So anyways, let me know what you guys think of these units. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you all on the next one.